Thank you, Kenny. I just want to bring this up for you guys, just in case you don't know. In Forbes earlier this year, right before the summertime ended, there was an article that said that the Philadelphia School District had a deficit of $390 million, but they built a prison in the middle of the city for $400 million. So the school violence and the violence of the youth is not your fault. It's not your fault. We talked a lot about that yesterday, and I felt that it was important to say here. Okay, and so our next person to come up and share their testimony with us is Miss Diana King. Welcome her.
Hi, my name is Diana King. I'm a wife and mother of 3 children in Cleveland. I am speaking today about how welfare reform has denied me, my family, and the United States residents a decent quality of life. In 1996, the Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity Restoration Act was passed. Key provisions included setting a maximum time limit of 5 years receiving public assistance. Ohio's time limit is 3 years. After that time, whether a family has employment or not, they receive no more assistance. TANF recipients may secure a job after 2 continuous years of assistance. States have the discretion to exempt from work requirements those single parents with children under the age of 1. Many require single parents to be at work by the time the child reaches 6 months or younger. Able-bodied adults 18 to 50 years of age without dependents must work 20 hours a week to receive food stamps. For single mothers, there are work requirements of between 20 and 30 hours a week. For 2-parent families, the work requirement is as high as 55 hours per week. My family situation provides an example. I am married with 3 children, one of whom is autistic. My husband worked for years but became unemployed. Finding work for us became difficult due to both the economy and due to the several health issues both of us have. Because of this, my family depended upon public assistance system for much needed support. We received a monthly benefit of $424 for a family of 5. My husband and I had to assign work of 50 hours per week to receive these monies. This means that we were paid $1.97 per hour in public assistance money for our work. The work with which we were assigned provided no pathway or skill sets towards finding a permanent job. For that gracious amount of $1.97 per hour, we were forced to be demeaned by a welfare caseworker who would ask such questions as whether we had any mental health problems or how was our marital relationship. Nevertheless, the assistance we received allowed my husband to work towards a college degree to give him an advantage in obtaining full-time employment. Upon graduation, he received an associate's degree in graphic designs and was still unable to find a job. At the same time, we came up to our 36-month 3-year term limit, and the cash assistance ended. Without any cash assistance, the only thing that kept us from being out on the streets was the money we received from our son's Social Security. My husband was eventually able to find a part-time job working for CVS Pharmacy. Although not in his field, he had a job. Many thousands of our other families have not been as fortunate as we have. Families receive meager assistance, have to work substantial hours for that assistance, are given no help towards finding a job or providing skills for a job, and after your time is up, the family no longer exists. Making the situation worse is that it is highly difficult to contact a caseworker to apply for cash assistance, food stamps, or Medicaid. In Cuyahoga County, Ohio, there are 900 families to every 1 caseworker. Also in Ohio, because the state of Ohio faces a sizable penalty in 2012 for not meeting the federally mandated work requirements, the Department of Job and Family Services cut off 1/3 of those eligible families from continuing to receive public assistance. They have been able to do this for generally minor issues such as missing an appointment. My family, other poor families of Ohio, and poor families across the U.S. have a right to a decent quality of life for ourselves and our children. In a country where the wealth of the United States, there is no excuse, and I mean that, no excuse, for the increasing number of homeless families and families that cannot provide a subsistence for themselves or their children. We must refuse to continue to be treated as second-class citizens. Thank you. Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you.